still have Micheal Keith on the line, who's been a soldier waiting because he has a really great positive organization that he wants to speak to everybody about. And I'm sure it's a lot of fans who just like, shut up talking, we want to talk to Micheal Keith. So, without further ado, Miss Kitty, can you please get the man of the hour on the line right now?
Thank
Micheal.
you.
Hey, Micheal.
Hey, how are y'all?
Good.
Woo.
Thank you for being so patient. Sorry about that.
Micheal, do you got some haters, man? You got some haters just messing up our show, man? People ain't trying to tell you.
You know what? We're going to rebuke that because he's a liar.
Right? I said, man, they got him going. He's like in this thing. I said, but you know what? We ain't going to give up. We're going to get this show going because I want to hear about your organization. I read about it. I've seen a T-shirt. In fact, I'm ordering me a T-shirt.
Yes,
go ahead and tell everybody who's not familiar with this organization. Okay. What is your organization?
Okay, cool. Well, first off, let me say I want to thank you, ladies, so much so for, just allow me to come on and run my mouth as you will because, it's refreshing to know that, we still are relevant. 112 still has some relevancy even in today's, music scene, and it's just a testament to our fans and those who appreciate our music, throughout the years. We started in 1996, well, a little bit more before that, but professionally 1996, and you guys have rocked out with us thus far, man. So, in like, what is it, 2013, in like 3 years, it'll be 20 years, man. So, that's just a testament to, our fan base, and I just want to say how much I love and appreciate each and every one of y'all on Twitter, on Instagram, on Facebook, just walking up to me and just telling me, hey, man, I love your stuff. For people to even still recognize me to this day amazes the hell out of me. But I want to say, like I said, I want to say thank y'all to all of y'all, man. So,
no problem at all.
Yeah, absolutely. So the name of my my movement is I'm Just Saying. And I'm Just Saying is is the parent company of, my solo endeavors outside of 112. I'm Just Saying is the name of my column that is on Vibe.com. And a big shout out to Vibe.com too, for allowing me to be a part of, the Vibe family and just give a real, just introspective look at the male's point of view when it comes to love and relationships. And, my disclaimer is, I don't know, I'm not a professional, so, don't, you can't bill me for this stuff that I can tell you, but it's like I've been around a few relationships in my day. And
hey, that's the best way to learn when you've been out there.
Exactly, you know what I'm saying? Some good, some bad, but I've always learned from each one of those experiences. Right. And I take those life lessons and I make it applicable to the column. So, that's where the parent company arose from. The other endeavor that I'm so passionate in, and equally so, is I'm Just Saying lupus awareness movement that I have going on. And basically just to give, those of you that do not know, the breakdown, the reason why, because so many, celebrities, they start, the philanthropic, without any purpose, and it's like, oh, let me just do it for the sake of doing it, and it's really no rhyme nor reason other than the fact that you want some publicity. Like, I couldn't care less about, publicity when it comes to this. I know it helps, but this is not my goal for doing what I'm doing. The reason why I'm so hard pressed on getting lupus awareness is because my mother was diagnosed with lupus about 9, almost 10 years ago. And like so many people, I didn't know what the hell lupus was. You know what I mean? So I was like, Ma, like, is it tomorrow? Like, do we need to get ready? Like, what, like, what's happening? And, she, because my mom was silly as hell, so, she laughed it off. But,
so you got to do
it. Yeah, you got to laugh it off. You got to laugh to prevent yourself from crying, man. But, she explained to me that it was an autoimmune disease that affects 1.5 million known cases in America alone. So, but that's not counting the people. Yeah, that's think about that number, 1.5 million. And I'm gonna come back to that number. I'm gonna come back to that number in shortly. But and those are the people that we know of. Those are the known cases. And this is the reason why I'm advocating so much, because the demographic, ironically, is the same demographic that listens to 112 music, which is women of color ages 14 to 44. So those are the ones that are the most susceptible to getting this autoimmune disease, and it affects major parts of your body. It affects the kidneys. It affects all these different. Was that's a good rumor? Is that ice cream man?
I know, right?
I got ice cream man out there. But that's what I'm advocating for. It's like most people, they don't really know a whole lot about lupus, and it's my job, along with others that are advocating as well. Big shout out to Matt from Running for Lupus on Twitter. You can check him out, Running for Lupus. He's on Twitter, and Kimberly Rose is also. They are two of the people that I'm really advocating for. Diva J, she's also on there advocating as well. We have a fashion show that's coming in May. That's going to be really big.
Right?
Basic. Well, that's actually another endeavor that I have going on in Milwaukee. So it's a lot of things. That's the BTS 3 Battlefield Against Lupus. That's in Milwaukee. But the one that's happening in Atlanta is my fashion show that I'm doing along with Diva J. Big shout out to Diva, who's helping me putting that together. So it's we're making strides and we're making moves. Last month we did just a launch of just to let Atlanta know what I was doing, and the column along with the T-shirts that I have selling as well. And it's just we've been getting so much response, so much positive response and support from people, all walks of life, because really this affects everybody, but more so the demographic that I explained, which was women of color, ages 14 to 44. So it's my job. It's incumbent upon me and others like me who have this platform that we have to get a message out to the masses, so they will know that people care, and we want to let the world know that we're not out here just to sing and to dance and to entertain, but we're also here to, if I can get one person, my goal is each time that I speak on like radio or blog talk, or I'm on stage performing, I'm on TV, it's my job. If I can get one person to go out and get themselves checked out, then I've accomplished that goal, because the more that we talk about it, the more people become aware, and the more that people can get the treatment that they need, because it's so readily needed by all of us, to just get yourself checked out. Black men in particular, because we as black people, black men, we have this tough man syndrome where we feel like, oh nah man, that'll be all right. It ain't nothing to worry about. It's just a little bump. It's just this. It's just that. And my head hurted. My uncle passed. One of the greatest men that I had as a role model, as somebody who I just appreciated as just being there for me. He passed about a month and a half ago, and he did not go get himself checked out. He died. He basically, his brain was swelling inside of his skull, and he just went on to glory. But I believe that had he gone and got himself checked out, and been more preventative as opposed to reactive, and proactive as opposed to reactive, rather, I believe that, he would still be on this planet with us. So that just really, to me, it was the nail that, that it nailed the coffin for me to, so to speak, that, we should all just get ourselves checked out, on the regular, be proactive as opposed to reactive, and just, and just just get yourself healthy, man. Just keep yourself healthy.
Well, I'm really sorry to hear about your uncle, Michael. I know he was a really good, positive influence in your life.
He was a great influence. He was like the greatest male influence that I had growing up. So it was very disheartening. He was the patriarch of the family, so it really came as a shock. He was 48 years of age.
Oh, so, that's really young, yeah.
And you said he never went and got checkups regular?
He didn't go get he was a diabetic, so he got that checked out, because it was almost like, you had to go get yourself checked out on the regular when you're dealing with diabetes. But
right.
And that's just a testament to just men, period. Like y'all know, I think it was it Baby that said that she had brothers and stuff, like, how your brothers are, they tough. And,
right, and I was actually getting ready to comment on that, because my dad, we just remember my dad's life. He died 3 years ago yesterday. And so we remembered him, and he did he died at 42 from a heart attack. He had 2 heart attacks.
Young.
Right, and the whole thing was he didn't do checkups. he didn't know. Like, the first heart attack, we found out that he had low potassium, and he needed to lose weight. And 3 days, I'm at the hospital saying, Dad, we're going to lose weight. We're going to get you together. We're going to start doing checkups. 3 days later, he had another heart attack. And so with you, Micheal, I understand exactly what you're saying because a lot of people don't realize it. And he was an active dude. From the outside looking in, you would have thought he was very healthy because he was on the go all the time, always traveling.
That's right.
But,
That's right. So, yeah, it's just if I can just get, just us to be more aware of our surroundings and in particular what our body says, because my mother's an RN, so anything health-related, she's up on it. And the one thing that she always says, if your body is in pain for something, that is an indication or it is an indicator that something is wrong, and you need to go get it checked out. No matter how minute the situation may be, you need to go get yourself checked out. It is imperative because to lose, that family member is devastating. And to lose someone like, I lost my uncle who was very influential in all our lives. And like you said, he was very active, and you would never have known, what was going on, but based on, the type of dude that he was, man. So, and this has been a tremendous loss in our family. I cannot stress that enough. But if we are more proactive and we take preventative measures, it could subsidize some of the things that have plagued us, and going back to the lupus, if we can just go ahead and get ourselves checked out, and so a lot of times some of the symptoms, as a matter of fact, are you may feel tired a lot. That was one of the major issues. But the crazy thing about lupus is it's one of those mysterious diseases to diagnose. So it's like it's really all over the place. But we need to do as much as we possibly can to prevent, any more cases. And when we do find the cases, we get the necessary treatment. So that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm advocating for, because my ultimate goal is for us to find a cure. I am 100% positive that eventually there will be a cure. It is my hope. It is my prayer that we will find a cure and we'll be able to cure my mother, man. And that's my goal right now. So that's why I'm advocating that. Everything that I'm doing right now, because I have to have hope that there will be a cure in the future, and she'll be able to receive it, and we can go on and live, live our lives and continue spreading that good news. So that's what I'm doing.
Definitely. How does your mom feel about your movement? Like, how does she feel about it?
Well, initially, I had to make sure I got her blessings because one of the things. The common denominator that a lot of people that are suffering for lupus is that they feel like they're suffering alone, and that they're doing, living with this disease by themselves, even with family around. It just really feels like they're doing it alone. So she was very reluctant in the beginning to even let people know that she even had lupus, because it's such a mysterious autoimmune disease that a lot of people are unaware, like don't even know how to react to it or whatever the case may be. So she was very reluctant initially, and I pressed her. I said, "Mom, please, you have a son that is out in the public eye. I need to use your story in order to to get the word out more." And she gave me her blessings, thank God, and I've been able to go from there and make it as big as it possibly can be. So there was some trepidation at first. There was a little hesitation because we just wanted to make sure that she was comfortable, with me telling her story. But now that she gave me a blessing, like I've been out, and everybody is so appreciative of the fact that she was willing and strong enough, to allow me to even put her out there like that, because like I'm the one that that's out there in the public eye and stuff like that. So I can deal with it, but that's my mother, and it's not the same situation for her. So I just wanted to make sure she was comfortable first. But once she gave me her blessings, we've been rock solid ever since. So thank you, Mom. Because she didn't have to do it, and I don't think I would be going as hard as I am going if it was not for her giving me her blessings to do so.
Oh, that's so sweet. I'm so glad you did that for her. That's amazing.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know she's proud of you.
Yeah, that is my greatest hero, man. That is my most major influence. My father was not present, and for me growing up. So she was my father, she was my mother, she was my doctor, my counselor, my everything. My family was just really is really tight knit, and her along with my grandmother was just very was there for us and very supportive of us. So it's only befitting that I do that what I can do, and
right.
that's to and spread as much awareness as I possibly can for her.
I think what you're doing is really positive, and people can learn from this from so many different aspects, not just the fact that you're bringing awareness, but also cherishing life while you have it. And I speak from a different tone from a lot of people because I am a child who has lost both parents. And so I say to people all the time, whenever their parent is sick or ill, to try to spend as much time as you can and hand out as much roses as possible so that your loved ones know that you appreciate them now, and instead of saying, I shoulda, coulda, woulda. So what you're doing right now, you're actually acknowledging your mom and telling her that you are with her while she's fighting this battle, which is commendable. I wish I had that chance at the age that I was when my mom passed. So I say kudos to you, and I wish you well. Anything that I can do, I'm open to help and spread the word.
Definitely, myself too, definitely.
But I tell you ladies what, the fact that we're on Blog Talk right now, speaking on it, and the word is getting out. Like I said, if my goal is every day, if I can get one person to get themselves checked out for lupus, then I'm doing my job. I'm doing what God has pleased me to do. So that's why again I wanted to thank you guys for allowing me to get on here and speak on this platform, because this is where it gets to the masses, and this is where people hear it the most and receive it the most. And so it takes young ladies like yourselves to allow this type of platform to even, exist. So, thank y'all again. So, because we're getting that message out. We are getting that message out, and I won't stop until till the good Lord calls me. So, I won't stop.
And definitely thank you for putting that message out there.
We've heard about everything that's going on with your organization, and I hope everybody makes sure to check that out. Not only look at your website, but also purchase T-shirts to help fund it and bring awareness. But what everybody wants to know is what's going on with you on 112? Like, is there an album? Can we expect anything soon?